Rep League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 108. Available now. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram or YouTube itself. What up, world? I just watched Air. It stars Matt Damon, Jason Bateman, Chris Tucker, Ben Affleck, Chris Messina, Viola Davis, Julian Tennant, and Marlon Wayans, and it's directed by Ben Affleck. He's directed Gone Baby Gone, The Town, Argo, Best Picture winner Argo, and Live by Night. It is the true story of how Sonny Vaccaro was able to fleece Adidas and steal Michael Jordan at the very last minute and build Nike into one of the best basketball shoe companies in history. So, I mean, that. It starts off Matt Damon, Sonny Vaccaro, played by Matt Damon, and he's scouting high school players. They're having meetings. Like, in this time, the NBA draft has already went down. Elijah Wan's in Houston. Bowie is in Portland. Nike is based in Portland. And the Bulls took Michael Jordan with the number 3 pick. And with the 3rd pick, I made the earth sick. Y'all don't know nothing about it. But, like, he's looking at, like, North Carolina tournament tape, and he just has this epiphany, this gut feeling. And that's what this movie is. You get hit with inspiration. Everybody around you thinks you're insane, thinks you're certifiably crazy. You work for a company and they're all cutting you off, saying no budget increase, don't do this, don't do that, but you stick to your guns and you make magic happen. That's what this movie is, man. Just trust in your gut. Matt Damon is, I'm telling you, told no, denied, laughed at every turn, but just something inside him says stick with it. The first scene with him and Viola Davis is pretty great because that's honestly what gets the ball rolling and everything. And directing wise, Ben Affleck does not miss. Every single movie, 5 movies he's directed, all 5 are good. And this, man, this is completely different. Like, his first 4 movies have some aspect of like crime and the legal system behind them. This is just a sports dramedy set in the 80s, and it oozes 80s. The costume design, the soundtrack, the neon, like every time they pass the Nike logo, I'm sitting here like shutting my eyes and shit, like it's blinding me. Yeah, like tonally, man, I want to say like this movie is like Hustle. Like Matt Damon is in the Adam Sandler role. And Michael Jordan is the player that he's scouting or whatever the case. But then it kind of has like that HBO Winning Time vibe too. So like it's a very fun tone. Ben Affleck knocked it out of the park. I mean, like, I think I said in my Live by Night review, I would like to see him direct another movie that he's not in. But in this one, at least he took a back seat. He's like 3rd or 4th billing. This is a Matt Damon carried movie. Jason Bateman is great in it. Chris Messina as Michael Jordan's agent steals every scene he's in, countless scenes. He steals every scene he's in. He's the Ari Gold of this movie if you're familiar with Entourage. And he's exactly that character, pretty much. Man, Viola Davis was great as his mom. Like, everybody knocked it out of the park. Like, I wish Chris Tucker would be in more movies. Chris Tucker's so good. This was pretty much what I expected. I really liked it. I mean, it's such an interesting story. Like, everyone, you don't even have to watch basketball. Everyone knows who Michael Jordan is, knows what the Jordan shoe is. And And everything that they say about Jordan in this movie is right. And like, there is an actor in this movie playing Michael Jordan, but you don't get a good look at his face. He doesn't have but maybe 6 words in the movie spoken, but it was a very clever way to maneuver around everything that happened. It's like, bro, it's like the greatest basketball player of all time. Who can honestly portray him? You know what I mean? So yeah, man, like, I won't say anymore. I will, like, this isn't technically a basketball movie. It's a true story about basketball. So with all that being said, man, I will say that in my opinion, Air is dope. Have you seen Air, man? What you think about it? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. I recently put up a review for Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves. My top 3 of the first quarter is posted. Batman, The Doom That Came to Gotham, John Wick Chapter 4. Check all of that out, man. I have a review literally right around the corner for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Next weekend, I want to watch and review Renfield. The weekend after that, I will watch and review The Covenant if it comes to my theater with Jake Gyllenhaal. If not, probably nothing, because I know like Ghosted with Chris Evans and Ana de Armas is on Apple TV Plus, but I just don't feel the want to review streaming movies. So yeah, man, Rec League Podcast, man, we did a second quarter preview. Check that out. Fun conversation, laughs, good movies we talk about. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me? Watch these credits. Peace.